whatever you feel comfortable sharing with our audience here, tell us a little bit about your struggle with mental health and how you've recovered, or at least it's a work in progress. I don't think anybody ever recover from mental health. I truly believe it's a work in progress. It's a daily step about how you're taking life because life happens. So tell us a little bit about your story.
So I have struggled with mental health for a long time, and I didn't even know it. Probably since I was a teenager. I was surrounded by my siblings and my parents, and I come from a large family. But I felt so alone. I always wanted to be outside of the house. I felt better when I was with my friends, and it's not anything that was being done in the house with my family. It's just how I felt on the inside. There are so many expectations on us from society, from your family, whether it's cultural, whether it's because of being a girl or a boy, and there's just so many expectations that we have to fulfill. And I'm a strong believer in God. So I was raised to believe in God, and it is always striving to be better and live a godly life, not wanting to be God, but just to protect him and make choices according to what's morally correct by God in what I believe. So the stress of that is it affected my mental health. And what really broke me down was that I had gotten married, and I continued to see the positive in the relationship, even though it wasn't very positive. And even when I look back, I still try to focus on the positive of that relationship and the growth that I've come from it. So it was my first marriage, and I had two children. And after the birth of my second child, I lost a child to an ectopic pregnancy. And that wasn't the reason why we decided to go our separate ways. But there was so much to contribute, and just having to deal with all of this. And I felt so alone because my husband wasn't very supportive. And it just became a fight between the children, like who's going to keep the children. And I couldn't, I, I feel like people should be empowered to make decisions, and that's just my parenting style, is to empower my children to make their own decisions.
Mhm.
They were too little to make their own decisions at that time. So I told my husband we should sit down with them, let them know what's going on. And it turned out that he didn't want to have that happen. And slowly I feel like he alienated me from my children. And I've been estranged from my children now for many years. I don't want to focus on the estrangement though, because I do want to um, recognize it as a break that I was forced to take from my children, and not an estrangement, because I do believe and hope that there will be a reunion with my children. So I'm still struggling with my mental health, and there are triggers. Somebody can tell me to calm down, and that will set me on fire. Just little things will trigger me, and being aware of your triggers is massively helpful to get through it.